The notification arrived while she slept beside me. A single vibration. Soft. Careless. Her phone lit the ceiling in a pale blue wash, and for a moment I thought about ignoring it. I didn't. I never ignored patterns. "You don't have to take his abuse anymore," the message read. "I'll protect you." No name. No heart emoji. Just certainty. I watched her breathe. Slow. Peaceful. Like someone with nothing to hide. My reflection stared back at me from the dark screen, calm eyes, steady hands. I placed the phone exactly where it had been. Aligned. Untouched. Abuse. The words settled into my chest without heat. Without shock. It didn't hurt. It clarified. She rolled toward me, murmured my name, fingers grazing my arm. Muscle, memory. Performance. I didn't pull away. Instead, I smiled into the dark. Because suddenly, everything made sense: the missing money, the sudden lawyers she followed online, the way she practiced fear in the mirror. She wasn't afraid of me. She was preparing to destroy me. And I was already ahead of her. She wanted my business long before she wanted me. I see that now. The compliments were precise. The curiosity about contracts was innocent. The questions about ownership felt like love. I built something from nothing: clients, systems, leverage. She watched quietly, absorbing the language of control. Then, slowly, the accounts began to thin. Small withdrawals. Clean. Surgical. When I noticed, she cried. Not loudly. Strategically. "You're always stressed," she said once, eyes glossy. "You scare me when you're like that." I apologized for noticing. That was the trick. She made vigilance feel like cruelty. I became smaller, distant, quieter, feel like violence. I let her believe the guilt was working. Another man was being fed a story where I was a monster, mirrored, and she was a survivor. Tracked the cadence of her lies. Every transfer aligned with a message. Instead, every message I listened, followed a meeting I supposedly caused by being difficult. Her shoulders has a rhythm when my back was turned. She stopped asking permission to touch my world. I didn't need. She already owned it in her mind. Truth leaves and she needed witnesses. I copied everything. Time stamped it. Let the paper pile grow. At home, I stayed gentle. Predictable. I praised her strength. Told her she deserved more freedom. I suggested she handle finances if it made her feel safer. She did. With both hands. Her lover called again one night. This time, I listened from the hallway. "She's scared," he said. "I'll make sure he never touches you again." I smiled. Because the trap requires confidence. And she had given him mine. The final report arrived on a Tuesday. Clean. Irrefutable. Beautiful in its simplicity. I didn't shout. Didn't accuse. I placed the folder on the table between us while she drank her tea. "What's this?" she asked. "Your story?" I said. Her fingers trembled before she opened it. Bank statements. Messages. Her lover's promises. Her rehearsed fear captured, dated, preserved. She laughed once. High. Broken. "You went through my things?" "No," I said. "You gave them to me." Silence collapsed the room. Her eyes searched my face for anger. Found none. That's when fear arrived. The courtroom smelled like disinfectant and regret. She cried on cue. He sat behind her, righteous, armed with lies she had written for him. He called me abusive, controlling, dangerous. Then my attorney stood. One by one, the truth spoke. Not loudly. Precisely. The transfers. The scripts. The rehearsed messages sent minutes after money moved. Her lover went pale when his words appeared on the screen, quoted, "Timestamped, weaponized." She turned to me then. Finally, begging doesn't always use words. The judge didn't look at her when the ruling came down. I did, and I felt nothing. I walked out alone. No victory speech. No revenge smile. Power doesn't announce itself. She wanted my business. She wanted my ruin. She wanted my silence. What she got was exposure. I didn't destroy her. I let the truth do it. And as the door closed behind me, I understood something clean and final. I was never abusive. I was simply no longer useful to her. And that was the moment I became free.